Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network.
You can police people for violating the law, and we have seen some of that with some of these protests.
Okay, so you agree that people who break in and vandalize a building should be prosecuted?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm just checking because you did help raise money for people who did so on January 6th, which was, impeding an official proceeding, breaking into a building that they weren't allowed to be in, and vandalizing the Capitol.
Oh, Caitlin Collins.
Caitlin Collins wins this morning's Eric Boebert Award. Wow.
What was his answer?
I just said to Jody,
He obfuscated after that.
Oh, okay.
I can't pronounce that word, so what Jody said.
Okay. He obfuscated.
Right.
Yeah.
What you said.
Okay.
Here's what I'm saying. I was just saying to Jody, I said, we're so unused to journalism these days. Just when someone does their job like that. That's not playing gotcha. It's just keeping politicians consistent and calling them out on hypocrisy and fact-checking and following up. And we're like, oh, because J.D. Vance is such a slimy, hypocritical weasel. Oh, my God, he's flip-flopped so much on Trump and everything else.
I remember when CNN first hired Caitlin Collins, everybody was like, oh, she's a right-wing tool. She came from the right-wing.
And now we'll take her. She's
Okay.
doing a fantastic job.
Now you will. Okay.
I never said that. I don't really watch CNN very much. So anyway, good
Well,
for her.
she came from some right-wing publication.
Oh,
and so like a lot of our listeners were like, oh, she's a right-wing tool.
I wasn't really even aware of her. But all I'm saying is, Chris, we're so I feel like we've so given up on journalism. We're just expect this kind of, softball, both sides doing interviews where they let people get away with, and unfortunately it's Republicans that tend to just spout endless lies that don't get fact checked. And then we wonder why the polling goes the way it does. But and especially this, and obviously, we're in the heart of it here at UCLA.
There was coverage, nonstop coverage overnight of what's going on at UCLA.
Right. But it's not just the outside agitators, Chris. It's just, and again, I'm not conspiratorial, but everybody, the Republicans, first of all, are using this. Hi, Jody. Good morning.
Hi.
I know. You guys are having a morning. But the Republicans, of course, are using this, the same thing they use every issue for. How do we hurt Biden? How do we blame this on Biden? Yeah. How is this bad for Biden?
Right.
Oh, look, this campus unrest is caused by Biden. I mean, it's, Bob Schooley, who I love on Twitter or Threads, I don't know which is a thread? It's a thread. He said the hardest part of the current discourse, not just degenerating into shouting over each other, is the stances that are pointed to as deal breakers on Biden are all policies where Trump is openly promising to be even worse. No matter how valid the criticism, it's hard not to keep bringing that up.
Apparently both sides last night united in screaming F Joe Biden.
Yeah, they did.
Which is troubling. It's troubling.
Here's Exhibit A. People that are unhelpful in this debate. Lauren Boebert, who is useless in general, went to George Washington University. She went so she could rip down one of the Palestinian flags on campus. And here's where I think the story is that the kids will be all right. As a lesbian, I was required by law to watch that movie. The two lesbians raising kids. But the kids...
Oh, the Annette Bening movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the Who.
Here's why I think the kids are all right. Because she was unable to carry out her plan because they started serenading her with Chants of Beetlejuice. Those are... You know what? Those are my kids. Those are my immature kids. Okay. I wonder if they did Handy J things. Okay, but anyway.
Probably.
And the video was shot by my hero, Anarchy Princess, who's Peter Navarro's nemesis every time... It's a court appearance. Yeah. Yes, as the story, Ron Filipowski posted it, another epic fail and an endless attempt to own the libs by the most incompetent and useless member of Congress. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Good job, kids. Beetlejuice. Okay. So apparently I made everyone mad again. Okay, this would be, I guess, a hate letter. I didn't get through the whole hate letter. Well, because I'm responsible for everything that every single guest says on our show, including, I don't know whether it's Malcolm Nance or Alan Grayson yesterday. If somebody said something in the wrong tone or that I seemed to not push back on enough, then I
You needed
suck.
the Caitlin Collins, this person, whoever it was.
Okay. This one, I haven't gotten through all of Jane's letters. This would be a hate letter. I'm a longtime listener of your show, big supporter of your Trump policies and most everything else you feature. However,
There's a big but. There's always a
Not
big
going to
but.
vote for me because of Gaza.
Right.
Okay. However, your stance on the Gaza genocide seems less than genuine to me, trying to plead ignorant instead of doing your homework on the issue. No, Jane, I am ignorant. I'm
No,
really
totally,
ignorant.
she's totally
yeah,
ignorant.
I'm totally
Yeah.
not feigning. This is way,
Yeah,
way
this is-
above my
this
pay
is
grade.
not feigning.
Come here for the pecker and the fart jokes, not the deep dive history of the Middle East. You stated today Israel's a democracy. Nothing could be further from the truth. That's not true. Okay.
Well, you never said anything about.
Hey, well, they are a democracy. Okay, I'll get
Oh.
to the rest of the hate letter in a
They have a
minute.
parliamentary system.
Right.
So, I mean,
It's different.
I guess you're splitting hairs there. But it's a representative government.
I'm trying to. Right. Got it. Okay. Well, I suck because of that. Okay.
He's correct.
Thank you. I don't know if this is a love letter, but it's just. I don't.
I don't expect any love letters.
But this someone was happy to hear Alan Grayson. Julie in Seattle. Hi, Steph. Great to hear Alan Grayson again. On the Israel versus Hamas Gaza war, people want Biden to stop the Gaza war. Okay, how? Presumably by threatening to stop aid to Israel and or by ending America's 75-year alliance with Israel. But what chance is there that would work? Netanyahu obviously won't do anything which would help Biden get reelected. So he refuses, brags again about how he didn't let Biden boss him around. Netanyahu just waits till Trump's back in. Then he can level Gaza and relocate, quote unquote, any inhabitants who lived through that. Here's something I never hear anyone talk about. If Biden does what the pro-Palestine activist wants. By the way, we're all pro-Palestine and we're all anti-genocide. Oh my God. Okay.
I don't
and
care
the
for
war
Hamas.
continues. And pardon me?
I don't care for Hamas.
No, I don't.
Oh.
And either do I care for Netanyahu.
Exactly.
Okay. Where was I? Sorry. If he does what they want and the war continues anyway, will they vote for Biden? I'm thinking no. More likely, a chorus starts up about how what Biden did was too little, too late, not enough. Those votes remain lost. And if Biden cuts off aid and lambasts Israel, what happens with the Democratic pro-Israel voters? As Joe Walsh noted on your show, this is a no-win because Democrats are divided down the middle on this issue. Oh, some people hate me for having Joe Walsh on.
Oh, I mean,
There's so many reasons to hate me this morning. Just pick one and get on. Okay. Where was I? Oh, as Biden has to do what he thinks is the right thing to do, which I think he is, maintaining the U.S. relationship with Israel, use any influence we have, and to play a role in getting aid in and negotiating an end to this horror. Yes, Netanyahu is despicable, but we've foisted George W. Bush and Donald Trump on the wide world, and our allies, including Israel, hung on. The best of them hoping the best of us would elect better leaders. No glitter-farting unicorn is available to end this war, but Biden is trying with the tools he has. Sure. Signed, Julie, not bedwetting, yet interested in investing in companies which make adult diapers. Not bedwetting.
okay. Yeah.
Full bladders.
Yeah.
Full bladders.
Yes.
What? Here's my thing.
Yes.
What?
I am interested in your thing.
Are
Yes.
you?
Oh. Indeed
that's
I
the
am.
first time
I
ever
joined-
in 30 years.
I joined Nick in Nebraska. What? What am I saying? Go ahead.
What are all? I mean, I think we've gotten far away from the actual issue. What are all these protests doing to get aid and
Yes.
food
Yes.
and medicine
Yes.
and all of that to the kids in Gaza?
Yeah.
What? Not one damn thing.
Yeah.
This has taken the issue so far afield,
Yeah.
taken the eyes so far off the ball.
Can I just say I've never felt older, despite Jody's relentless support of the big lie.
Well, you're not in your 50s.
This is true.
Okay. Okay. I posted a picture of me and Hal from 4 years ago. People.
Your reunion.
Here's what happened. Now people think, because Carol Burnett, everyone thinks she's 60 when she's 90. Now I have to revise it downwards, so I am officially 32, not 42.
And I'm an ovum.
Don't you shake your head no at me.
And mom's 91.
She doesn't look at it. And I watched the new Palm Royale. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
They did a flashback
ending.
scene with Ricky Martin. I didn't watch the whole episode yet. Don't tell me now. Don't skip it.
Oh!
I apologize.
Something good happened last night?
Oh!
Better than the time when Kristen Wiig. Okay. Sorry. Palm Royale spoilers.
Yes.
That's what
Don't-
we're all
no,
about here.
No, we're not.
Anyway, no, I've just never felt. Hey, can I say one thing? I have two people very, very close to me that have kids in their 20s that don't. They don't have jobs. They don't have relationships. They, and there's been a lot of. Somebody was just on TV the other day. They wrote a book about this, like what's going on with this generation. And these are, a little bit older. Obviously, they're in their 20s now.
Kids
but
these
just what's
days.
going on with the. Yeah, what's going on with these damn kids these days, Chris?
Where's my cane?
No, but I don't have kids. So anyway, but
Right.
it's been an interesting. These are two people very, very close to me. I won't, say who. But anyway, they're dealing with and there's been books written about this, like what's going on with this generation. First of all, I think COVID really them up,
Yeah.
like most of us. It really interrupted their everything. It took them out of life, and
Right. Well,
for
the kids that missed out on their high school graduations because of COVID
Yeah.
are now graduating from college.
Well, and
so
I
they're
feel
just
terrible.
pissed off.
Yeah, that these graduations
Yeah.
are getting canceled
Yeah.
when
Again.
they missed it.
Right.
So much from
And-
COVID, and now because
And
of
these
this.
are those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were just talking about it, and already because of online and social media and video games or whatever, they weren't as socialized as maybe some younger generations.
video games.
Talking, but talking to each other, and we had disagreements in college, and we talked, and and that's what I think Lawrence Tribe was talking about. I can't remember who else, but just talking about debating when you were in college. Okay, but anyway, I don't know what all the factors are that why, and also with the economy, we've said many times. I can understand why kids are angry. They can't afford a house. They can't afford to pay their college, debt off for 11 billion years. And so I think there's a lot of factors why kids are
Home
angry.
ownership is
Oh, yeah.
non-existent for them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, think about being able to get married, have kids, have a house.
No.
Oh, by the way, Jody, research what we were talking about yesterday. This whole people go, I was like Trump because of taxes, and it's like, you're okay. Anyone that makes under $400,000 a year doesn't pay a penny more. Under Biden, you're
pay
not
less.
right. And so I said, what percentage of us make over 400,000? You know what
It's
it
like
is?
3%.
It's less than 1%.
Yeah.
It's I googled 1%. There's 1% of us that make over $350,000 a year. 1% of us. And then I said, what's the average income? I googled it. It's $37,000. The average income in America. I mean, it just these are such dumb issues. Nobody except the ultra rich are benefit under Trump. I mean, it's just and if those are the people you care about, the rich white billionaires or whoever. Anyway, all right. I'm sorry, I got off on another tangent. Grandma's sorry. My point is these damn kids.
I don't remember sitting around in college talking about governmental policy.
We were dancing to Rock Lobster.
We
and drinking Hurricane Punch.
Well, yeah, I mean, we were shotgunning beers. Well,
Right.
yeah.
Right. But that's what they're saying is that
Yeah.
kids are not, what's the word? Recreating, socializing as much as, and again, COVID, I think,
They're on
was
the
a
damn
big...
TikToks.
They're in the damn tick. Get off the damn tick, Jack.
You are invited to Stephanie Miller's Sexy Liberal Save the World Tour. It's the political comedy event of the year, and it's coming to a city near you. Join Stephanie Miller, the queen of progressive talk radio, along with Hal Sparks, John Fugelsang, and the comedy duo Frangela, mocking all the fascists and trolls for a tour that is hilarious, inspiring, and deeply offensive to just the right people. It's an all-new tour with all new guests and a side-splitting evening of stand-up. Stephanie Miller's Sexy Liberal Save the World Tour.